After living here for almost a year now, I can finally tell some of the reasons why I love Austria. Vienna's public transport is top notch. Four main forms of transport are the underground trains, also called as U-Bahn, local trains, also known as S-Bahn, trams, and buses. Every underground line is represented with a color, which makes it easier to differentiate each line. The public transport system is cheap, clean, efficient, and always on time. Some train stations are so big that they look like a shopping mall. Public transport system in Vienna makes it very easy to get around the city. So this is definitely one of the main reasons why I love living here. Vienna's buildings are stunning. I keep walking in the city to admire its beauty, and I can never get enough. Grocery shopping is very fun in Austria because of the variety of products that they have. What I really like is the discount retailers, which are very popular in Austria, such as Penny Market and Hofer. These stores offer very cheap groceries. In Austria's grocery stores, you will find a lot of cheese, freshly cut fruit. Berries are my favorite. Look at the different types of bread they have. What I like the most is they have a separate section for vegan products. A lot of vegetarian options. Ready-made sandwiches and wraps that you can take for breakfast or lunch. Also, a bunch of frozen pizza. Vienna is very easy to walk around. Shops and markets are mostly around the corner in most of the neighborhoods. The historic city center is extremely walkable because of its large pedestrian area and low traffic zones. And if you get tired of walking, the public transport is always an option. So I have been in Vienna for a year now, and I have never seen any kind of violence, and I've never felt scared. So there are times when I come home around 1 a.m., 2 a.m. when I'm hanging out with my friends and I come home alone, but I've never felt scared. So I can easily say that this city is very safe, especially for women. And here's a little story that I would like to share, which will prove
that Vienna is the best.
Okay, so back in April, I lost my bag. What happened was I went straight to the mall after office. I did some shopping, and then I was just sitting in the food court and I was eating. After finishing my food, I left the food court and somehow I forgot my bag there. But I didn't realize it at that point. When I sat in the bus, it was after half an hour when I realized that my bag is missing. So I went back to the mall, I went to the food court, but no luck. So I went to the mall reception and asked them if someone handed over my bag, and they said no, nothing, and that they would inform me if they hear of anything. So in my bag, I had my office keys, I had my apartment keys, my office cards, and my AirPods. These were the only items that were expensive. So I started to panic, but luckily there's a guy in our dorm who always has the master's key for every room. So when I came home, I asked him to open my door. So that night I was very, very sad because I lost my apartment key and I had to pay 200 euros again because of the key deposit. So in Vienna, we have this lost and found office where people usually return the items that they find on the streets, in the malls, or anywhere. And what I did was I made an online report on that website. But 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I heard nothing. And after After a month, I open my mailbox and I find a letter from the Lost and Found office. And that's when I realized, okay, they found my bag. Even though the letter was in German, but I knew that, okay, they found my bag. And then quickly translated, and they said that we have found something that belongs to you. So please come to our office and pick it up. So I found my bag after a month. So that was the story. And now you know how low the crime rate is in Vienna. Austria is stunningly beautiful because of its natural landscapes. In the summer, I traveled to two different cities and one fairy tale village called Hallstatt. What I really love about Austria is it's in the center. So around Austria, we have Germany, Czech Republic, Slovakia, Switzerland, Hungary. We have all these countries around Austria, which makes traveling so easy. And with Wizz Air and Ryanair, you can travel very cheap. So there have been a couple of times when I went to different countries this year. So I went to Norway a couple of times and I got the return ticket for only around 25 euros. I went to Croatia in the summer. I got the return ticket for 45 euros. A month ago, I went to Bratislava, the capital of Slovakia. It's a 1 hour train ride from Vienna to there, and it cost me only 12 euros. So it's crazy how in 12 euros you can reach a completely different country. In Vienna, there's always something going on, especially in the summer. People gather by the canal after work to have a nice time together. We have different concerts, food festivals, open air cinemas, and a lot more. So there's a very good work life balance here.